Hello, everyone. Shana Tova. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Denise Cotler, and I have the honor of being the president of our beautiful temple. I have a fan club also. Have you ever met someone and felt that immediate connection? For me, it happens in all kinds of places. Within minutes, I get that warm feeling in my stomach and a spark of curiosity in my mind. I want to know more about them, and I find myself sharing more about myself. I feel it when I meet someone who grew up in Brooklyn or one of the neighboring boroughs in New York, like I did. Or when I meet someone who works for a nonprofit, sharing that passion for working for a greater cause. But most often, it happens when I meet another Jewish person. My shoulders relax, a smile comes over me, and suddenly we're playing Jewish geography, finding the people and stories that connect us. We've all heard of 6 degrees of separation. I always assumed it was some kind of Jewish saying, but it actually comes from a 1929 short story and was later backed up by psychology and math, which determined that there is a 50% chance that any two people can be linked by 2 intermediate acquaintances. Think about that. Basically, it is the idea that all of us are just a few steps away from knowing each other. And while that may be true in theory, I'd like to think Jewish people have been proving it for centuries, finding connections in the most unexpected places. This summer, John and I traveled to Portugal on our cruise with about 100 other people. Among them were 3 couples from John's hometown of East Brunswick, New Jersey, who actually knew his parents. What are the odds? Another day during the same trip, I was standing outside a mikveh from the 1600s in a very tiny village. When the guide mentioned the word mikveh, I locked eyes with the woman next to me. That one word connected us instantly. We began talking, and it turned out she went to the same very junior high school as I did, only 15 years before me. Throughout the trip, those of us who felt that spark of recognition and connection kept seeking each other out. We watched out for one another, and it felt so natural, like family. But here's the thing. You don't need to travel to Portugal to feel that kind of connection. I feel it every time I'm here in Temple Emanu-El. Whether I'm talking with someone I've known for years, meeting someone new, or welcoming someone interested in joining, once you walk through these doors, you're part of something bigger. You're part of a family that stretches across generations, built by those who came before us. This past year, my family experienced both sorrow and joy, losing loved ones and celebrating the wedding of my son and daughter-in-law. In both moments, I felt your warmth, your support, and your love. And I know many of you have felt the same way during your own simchas and challenges. That's what it means to be connected. Tonight, as we begin Yom Kippur, we are reminded how much we need each other to be nice or nicer. Not just in moments of joy or sorrow, but every day. At TEE, we watch out for one another during our hurricanes, high holidays, and all year round. We pray together, we learn together, we celebrate together, we care for one another. But to keep all of this, we need your support. Our Kol Nidre appeal sustains the heart of our community, our worship, our education, our social programs, and the countless ways we connect with one another. So tonight, I ask you to give generously. You'll find envelopes in the pews. You can send a check. You can go online. You can visit the office, however you need. Every gift, large or small, strengthens the bond we share. and ensures that Temple Emanu-El remains a place where every connection, every story, every shared connection brings us closer together. Thank you for being part of this family, for watching out for one another, and for making this community strong. Your generosity, your care, and commitment bring me that same warm feeling I get when I meet someone know instantly we are connected. May this new year bring you and your loved ones health, joy, and peace, and may we all be inscribed in the book of life. Thank you.